Hello and welcome to Module 5 of Entrepreneurship. In this module, we shall be looking at feasibility studies and business plan development. That is from idea to action, which is planning for business success. The module content here include 1. Purpose and content of a feasibility study, step-by-step guide to writing a feasibility study, including the draft. Number 3, module of content is the structure and component of a business plan. Then we'll look at step-by-step guide to writing a successful business plan, including the draft. Then we'll look at writing an executive summary for startup and business expansion before we now draw our conclusion. Let us begin with the introduction, why planning is non-negotiable. Many business failed not because the idea is bad, but because the entrepreneur skipped the planning phase. The two critical questions every entrepreneur must answer include 1. Should we do this business? Which is answered by a feasibility study. Number 2 question is how will we succeed? Which is answered by a business plan. So ideas are cheap, but execution is everything. So planning bridge the gap. Now let us look at feasibility study, the go or no-go decision tool. The definition. A feasibility study may be defined as a systematic assessment to determine if a business idea is practical, viable, and worth the investment before committing significant resources. The purpose of feasibility study include 1. To identify fatal flaws early. 2. To reduce uncertainty and risk. 3. To optimize resources allocation. And 4. To provide evidence for investors. It answers, is this idea worth building a plan for? So these are some of the questions a feasibility study should answer, which provide its purposes. Having known that, let us look at the core component of a feasibility study. That is the 6 key areas to investigate. 1 is market feasibility. So here you ask such question, is the demand, who are the customers and competitors? So you now, the market feasibility component asks such question, what is the demand? Who are the customers and the competitors? Number 2 component is technical feasibility. Here you ask question like, can we produce or deliver it? Do we have the technical skills? Then another area of feasibility component is operational feasibility. Here we ask such question, can we run it daily? That is the staff requirements, supply chain, and processes. Then number 4 component is financial feasibility, which will answer the question, will it be profitable? So here you analyze the cost, revenue, and return investment, as well as the break-even. Then the number 5 component is legal feasibility. Here, are there regulatory barriers? So here you ask question, is there any government policy that guiding the business that you want to embark on? So such as licensing, permitting, and law should be put into consideration. Then number 6, the last, is the schedule feasibility. Here we ask question like, can we do it in a reasonable time? So these are some of the components of a very good feasibility study must have. Now let us look at feasibility study, that is the draft example, using Green Harvest Organic Farm snapshot. So here some of the areas include the market analysis. Here you now, the findings should be 68% of customers prefer organic competitors. Organic. Therefore, the competitors are inconsistent. So we are using Green Harvest Organic Farm as a case study for this feasibility study. Now, in the technical area, drip irrigation, greenhouses available locally. So we have greenhouses available locally. So which means we have the technical resources. Then in terms of operation, the area of operation, simple structure like farm manager plus four workers is available. So it is operational. Then in terms of finance, The startup is $63,000. Then the break even is between 18 and 24 months. So the business is worth doing it. Then in terms of legal, the area of legal, organic certification required, but it can be obtainable. In conclusion, we can now conclude that the project is feasible, therefore proceed to business planning. So this feasibility study shows that the Green Harvest Organic Farm is worth investing on. So having known that, let us look at the business plan. That is the strategic roadmap. By way of definition, a business plan may be defined as a structured document that outlines how the business will operate, compete, and grow. It serves two audiences. Number one audience is the internal audience, which provide a roadmap for entrepreneurs and their teams. Number two is external, which serve as a communication tool for investors and lenders. It answers the question, how will we execute this idea successfully? So that is what a business plan is all about. Let us look at the structure of a good business plan. It has the 8 essential sections. Number one section is the executive summary, which is always written last and but appear first. Number two section is company description. Here you describe the company's mission, vision, and their structure. Number three is the market analysis. Here you describe the industry, your target market, and your competitors. Number four section is your product and services. Here you describe your product and services, such as their future as well as their benefit. The number five section is marketing and selling strategies. Here you define your pricing strategies, your promotional tools, as well as your distribution channels. Number six section is operation and management. Here you describe your team, their processes, as well as your organizational structure, that is the organogram. The number seven component is your financial projection. You project your expected income, cash flow, and your break-even. The number eight, the last, is the appendix section, which is supporting documents like resumes and permits. Now let us look at business plan, the draft example. We are using FreshLink Logistics Limited as a snapshot, that is for illustration. The section one is your market analysis. The draft summary is the use of e-commerce delivery growing is 25% annually. The gap in speed services. Then under the product and services section, the same day delivery with real-time tracking. So they are using the same day delivery. That is, the product is produced the same day and delivered the same day. Then on the management section, it is led by a managing director with 10 years logistic experience. Then in terms of marketing, price penetration strategies as well as digital campaign is available. Then in terms of finance, the finance is projected 1 year revenue about $250,000, whose break-even is within 14 months. Now the funding request is seeking fund of $100,000 for vehicle, app development, and working capital. So this is an example of a business plan using FreshLink as a case study. Now let us look at step-by-step writing process of a business plan. So how to build your plan. Number one, start with the company description. Who are you? That is, you describe your company. Number two step is conduct market analysis. Where do you fit in the market? Number three, define your product and services. That is, what are you selling to the people? Number four, develop your organization and management. Who is on the team? Number five, you outline your marketing and selling strategies. How will you grow? Number six, prepare your funding request. That is, how much do you need and where you can get them. Then number seven, develop your financial. That is it profitable? Then number eight is write your executive summary. which is always written last to capture the full meaning of the story. Now let us look at the executive summary. That is the most important page. It is the gateway to your plan. Investors often read only this section. If it fails, the rest doesn't matter to them. So the key component of executive summary is number one, business concept. That is the problem and solution your business provides. Number two, market opportunity. That's the size of your market and your potential customers. Number three is the competitive advantage. Why are you unique to competitors? Number four is financial highlight. That is your revenue, profit, and your break-even. Then number five component is funding request. How much do you need and why do you need them? Now let us look at executive summary for a startup business. For example, we are using Fresh Bite Delivery Limited. So Fresh Bite Delivery Limited addresses the challenges of delay and expensive food delivery on university campuses. The service provided fast, affordable, and reliable delivery for students. With an initial market of 15,000 students, projected first year revenue of 120,000 and a break-even within 8 months. So Fresh Bite seeks $30,000 in seed funding to launch operation. So this is an executive summary for a startup business. So it is an example of a business summary, how you can present your business summary. So here, the focus is the opportunity, innovation, and potential. So this is a prototype of an executive summary for a startup business using Fresh Bite delivery services. So it will capture the mind of the investors that Fresh Bite Limited is worth investing in. Now let us look at writing executive summary for an expansion business using the same Fresh Bite Delivery Limited for scaling up. So here it reads, Fresh Bite Delivery Services Delivery Limited has achieved consistent annual revenue growth of over 20% for the past 3 years. To meet increasing demand, the company plans to expand into 3 additional university campuses. The expansion requires $80,000 to finance new delivery vehicle and technology. With this investment, Fresh Bite anticipates a 30% increase in revenue within the first year. So here the focus is you have proven the success of Fresh Bite Limited. You have already showcased your strategic growth as well as your financial stability. So this is an example of executive summary for expansion business. Now let us look at feasibility study versus business plan. That is a quick comparison of feasibility study and a business plan. Feasibility study, the purpose is to produce whether the business is a go or no go area. Whereas the purpose of a business plan is to guide how to succeed in business. The audience of a feasibility study is the internal decision makers, whereas the audience of a business plan is investors, banks, and partners. So it is mainly for external users. I mean that of business plan. Then the timing for feasibility study is before committing your resources, whereas the timing for a business plan is after feasibility study is confirmed. Now the focus of a feasibility study is on viability, whether the business is worth investing. That is, can we do it? Whereas the focus of a business plan is on execution. That is how we will do it. Then the output of a feasibility study is a recommendation report, whereas the output of a business plan is a strategic roadmap. Both of them are essential. One without the other is risky. In conclusion, plan the work and work the plan. A feasibility study saves you from pursuing a dead-end business. A business plan guides you towards sustainable growth. An executive summary opens the door to funding. The final thought, Feasibility studies and business plan are not merely academic exercise. They are practical tools that enhances entrepreneurial success. Master this and you will move from being a dreamer to a credible and investable entrepreneur. Thank you and God bless you.